Hey there, folks. Welcome in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. They're free to play. Today's the 15th of August. Thanks for being here. What a day. I didn't touch on it last night because I don't think it had happened yet. But after we got home from the fair, things were fine. The girl, just... I don't know what to say about her. And what she ended up pulling off last night was... It made me upset. Let's just put it that way. And I carried that upset with me all day. And you might not get to see it in my face, but I've been kind of on the what they call the warpath all day. If you know that saying, I'm on the warpath. It means I've kind of been in a pretty craptacular mood all day. And and the large brunt of that has been directed at our daughter, because if you've been watching this channel since the beginning, then you know about our daughter. And if you're newer to the show, I'll just tell you, we have kinship, custody of her. She can be really sweet when she wants to be. It's just that we have kinship daughter. She's been through a lot of trauma. And that tends to rear its head at the most inopportune time. And if you've been watching forever, you know that for a long time, she didn't go to sleep right away when we tell her to go to bed. And that still happens periodically. Last night was one of those nights where, although she didn't cry like she has in the past, I don't know if you could tell between videos, but I did a change. It was like hours between the two videos. And when I did this video yesterday, everything was fine. We're just getting home. Everybody was getting ready to go to bed. It was fine. And then between the two was when all this yelling and gnashing of teeth and just crying and it pops out of nowhere. Now, when I first started this was a nightly occurrence. And if you go back, you can hear I'm apologizing for the sound. I'm trying to get the sound out of here, but you can hear a lot of that if you go back to the beginning of not this series particularly, but the other series, the daily series, and maybe this series to a certain extent, but definitely the Daily Show. If you go back to the beginning of that channel, that series, you can hear it. And I'm, just trying to do my best. And, had a pretty good day. Went to the fair. Told you about how that went. Got home. Did this. Thought everything was doing good. And then funny thing happened. And it went from being good to being not so good in a really, really fast. And it just kind of ruined my mood. And, I woke up in a very irritable mood. And I've been irritable all day. And I've just I don't know. I've been able to compose myself when I need to, but it's been a day. And, we'll see what happens after we do this. I don't know what's going on now. I don't know if the kids are watching a movie or what's happening. All I know is it's quiet in the house. And so that's why I'm doing this. And you don't hear any yelling because I could be in the bedroom with my wife watching a movie. I don't know that. But yeah, it's just been a warpathy type day. And I was outside with them outside for most of the day. It wasn't, and it was not been cool here. It's about 90 today outside, sitting out in my chair watching as the kids played. 90 outside. I'm under my shade tree, which was the tree, part of the tree that just came down the other day when the storm hit. I think I told you about that. If not, it happened. A giant branch from the tree next door came down, and but the majority of that tree's still intact, and was out there sitting under it. Barely any breeze at all. Just 87 degrees, sweltering. Real feel of like 94. Shade's not helping. And I sat out there from about 1 o'clock to about 5:30. No. Got the boy up about 4:30. Went back outside. Yeah, probably sat out there for 4 or 5 hours. Good. And the thing about that is my kids are never quiet. I would love to be able to go out and read, listen to an audiobook. That doesn't happen because they don't stop talking. And, I tried to punish her for what she did yesterday. By the way, she cut off part of her hair yesterday, and she made her typical mess. Tried to punish her by having her sweep the entire driveway. And she's out there hooping and carrying on. Mom comes home, my wife. What happens? You're punishing her for something that had yesterday? And my thought is, you didn't punish her for anything yesterday. You let her to go to the fair because she cried. It's just, So we're getting things that compound on each other. Anyway, I didn't mean to tell you any of that. It just kind of happened. And I hope you understand, because there are days when your kids will just get to you. And, when you're trying to do stuff with your wife and your daughter is crying, and so she prevents that stuff from happening, and you have to carry all of that weight, all that stress, all that stuff, all that, whatever you get, it's not fun. It's not fun. And this is why this is not a kids channel also. But, it's a thing that happens. I tried to deal with it as best I could. But, it was a bear. Let's see what what is his name? Save your psych? What? Let's see what he got. I have here. Looks like he's on his way to SLKR. It's not gonna be easy to beat, honestly. And then Phasma. This will be easier to beat. Because we can probably run a direct counter. Because we have all the Zetas. Even though these two don't have Zetas. Well, Stormtrooper does. Storm does. So let's try it because you know, let's see what happens. It's a 1-for-1. We have one more Zeta than they do. Let's see what happens. Here we go. All right. We get first turn. We're gonna give all our teammates turn meter and advantage for 2 turns. Okay. Let's go for. We go for Phasma. Do we go? Let's go for Phasma. Here we go. Ton up. All right. Well, let's go. Physical damage and 90% chance to inflict turn down. Yes, of course. Okay. There's the taunt. And they do all the stuff. So we'll just do this. Do this. Basic. That's not good. Why? Ah, that hurts. I don't know what's going on here. I thought I was doing good. Are we going to be able to save this? I don't know. Trying to take Phasma out. How was there a heal there? Okay, so we got their Phasma. Let's try to take their Storm. Come on, come on. Get through Storm. Get through. All right, take on the other executioner taunt. Do we got him? Do we got him? Speed reduced. Come on. Hit him. All right. Shadow matchup, I was a little worried about when we came back and won, so it's okay. I actually played that one, which is I don't do. And the thing is, they have Palpy back here. We're a little. My Palpy's weak because we haven't taken him up. So I don't know what to try with this. Maybe. We try Anakin. Let's try this. I don't know that it's going to work. They have to go through. We know they have to go through Qui-Gon. So let's go through Vader. All right, Vader's down. Okay. Now let's go after Sith Trooper. There we go. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Cool. A little unexpected, honestly. Night Sisters backline. Okay, this is problematic. We don't have anything to deal with Night Sisters. Maybe this is where we try this. Or What do I have Empire-wise? Or maybe we just do this. Let's try this. I don't know that it's going to work, of course, because reasons. We'll see. Trust my troopers. That being said, don't know if it's going to work. Take out old Doc, of course. She's the healer. We're not hitting her for crap. Even though we do have Emperor's Trap. Or do we have Emperor's Trap? That's the thing. Can we get through Daka? That's going to be the problem. Doc. She's just... We're just not hitting for hard enough. That's the problem. We just don't have the... You know, that's whatever. I thought we had a chance, but my Death Troopers was too weak. That's fine. And we get 2 wins, so I'm not going to worry about it. It's fine. I think we'll be good. Yeah, I think that's all we got. I mean, I do need to go do some of this, but other than that, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. God bless, hold the line, and remember that I have friends everywhere.